Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name's Johnny Lee. It's winter. Apologies for not uploading sooner. It's December, depending on when you're watching this video. My gigging schedule is insanely busy, so I'm kind of just trying to squeeze some stuff in. I've been taking kind of loads of requests for amps and videos of this, that and the other, and if I'm honest, I can't kind of keep up with them all. I try and get through as many questions and comments and whatever in the comment section about what people want to hear and what they want to see. But I'm just busy. I'm just a busy guy. There's nothing I can do. I can't help you all of the time. So one of the ones that I was asked about a few weeks back was about the voltage amp, and I do think that this is probably one of the most responsive kind of rock and rolly, not necessarily hyper shreddy kind of amps in the new firmware. It's really good, cleans up dead well, gives you a nice little drive, and it'll give you the screaming kind of lead patch as well. So I'll quickly run through it, and then I'm going to give you a couple of suggestions as we go through as well. And I'll also say that a couple of people have said, oh, when I get them, they don't kind of sound the same as they do on YouTube. I should mention this a bit more. And whenever you get any preset, whether it's paid, whether it's free, it's always going to sound slightly different when you get it home. You won't have my headphones, you won't have my leads, my guitar, my desk, my monitor speakers, the power cab that I use, or the Blackstar that sometimes I use. I tend to go straight into the return of that to check stuff. I've used that to gig as well, because even though it's only 5 watt, it's loud as a monitor system, so it's really, really good. So just be aware of that. Just put an EQ in there, you know, any one of the EQs in the EQ section, and just try and dial some stuff in or out that you don't like, or play around with the amps. You don't have to keep them as they are. Here, end of the first lesson. All right, 3 snapshots: mild, more, and lead. I've got the feedbacker, just because, again, it's been a couple of videos since I've kind of used it. I've got the Minotaur in there as well. Again, as a tip, if you wanted to, you could kind of rearrange the top line down, the below, out of the way, and put the legendary drive in there with a really low gain. That's a little bit of, that's beautiful. Do that, it's ace. There's the line 6 voltage. There's a few little different settings as we go along. I've got the sag, most importantly, down to about 3. Kinky boost in between the amp and the 2 cabs again, because I'm using the 4x12 greenback 30. Little bit of chorus, kind of just more on the clean patch than there is anywhere else. Ping pong delay, it's a stereo patch. Dynamic hall, again, I like the dynamic hall, but I've chose to use the 20 setting rather than the 30. Where I'm from, it's not 30, it's 30. The 30 setting, and that is about it. So this is primarily, a clean snapshot, really. But it'll, But I've got the boost system on this guitar, so if I push that 12 dB, gives me a few more tonal options, darling. If we go to the next snapshot, then the drive comes up and the boost comes on. And then we go to the lead. The Minotaur will come on and the boost. Minotaur there's quite a bit of gain on the Minotaur, to be honest, and I've pushed the tone a little bit as well. The boost comes up on the amp a little bit more, and so does the drive. So, turn the mic on. With the feedback, I've changed them settings a little bit. I've done this before on previous videos where you can kind of take this off of latching, off a momentary, sorry, and put it onto latching, so it's just on in the background all the time when you're playing. And have a fiddle around with the levels and what have you, and you can get it to kind of do its thing, and it doesn't really get in the way. It's just on. So if you wanted to just leave that permanently on while you're playing and get more of that like real feedback feel, you can do that. All right, so that is your free preset for today. It's the Line 6 Voltage. It's a great amp. I'm loving the 370 update and all the new stuff that they're putting in. I will be back as soon as possible because, like I said, right now I'm a busy guy. Just can't do everything. Not even getting time to poo.